Long ago, in a land where the sky touched the earth and the rivers sang to the wind, there lived a sage known only as the Wise One. They had no name, no home, and no need for worldly possessions. Instead, they carried a staff carved from the oldest tree in the world and wore a cloak woven from the threads of time itself. People traveled from across the land to seek the Wise One's counsel. Kings begged for guidance, merchants sought prosperity, and lovers wished for happiness. Yet, the sage's wisdom was never given freely, it had to be earned. One day, a desperate young man climbed the highest mountain where the Wise One was said to dwell. His village had been ravaged by war, his family lost, and his spirit shattered. He had nothing left but the question burning inside him: how do I fix a broken world? The Wise One studied him with eyes as deep as the cosmos. Then, without a word, they led him down the mountain. For days, they walked through lands scorched by war and forests withered by neglect. They reached a barren field where the bones of trees lay like forgotten memories. The Wise One knelt, dug a small hole, and placed a single seed inside. The young man frowned. This will take years to grow. The Wise One only smiled. They continued their journey until they reached a ruined village. Homes were crumbled, and the people were hollow-eyed with hunger and sorrow. The Wise One found a cracked pot, filled it with water from a distant well, and set it in the village square. The young man scoffed. A single pot of water will not quench the thirst of many. Again, the Wise One only smiled. Finally, they came upon a battlefield littered with broken weapons and shattered shields. The Wise One bent down and picked up a piece of steel, placing it into the young man's hands. The young man's heart ached. What good is this? It is just a fragment of something destroyed. At last, the Wise One spoke. A forest grows from a single seed. A village is saved by the first act of kindness. And from the ruins of war, a new world can be forged. You asked, how to fix a broken world? Begin with what you can mend. The young man understood. He spent years planting trees, offering kindness, and rebuilding what was lost. In time, the field became a thriving forest. The village flourished, and the battlefield was turned into a place of peace. And so, the legend of the Wise One lived on it in grand miracles, but in the quiet wisdom that changed the world, one small act at a time.